bad. Right when I go to go live. That's not how I said it. Good afternoon. How you doing? We're back. TransOcean. In the quest to get rid of scumbag. We're currently doing a contract between here, the place with the cheap, what's got fuel. It's what I'm looking for. Now, looking at my volume, and seems a bit on the low side. Also, seems picking up funny, picking up stuff. Maybe I should show you everything before we started. So, anyway, how is everyone? Let's have up good there. Next line. Comp. Open that up. That not the same. Hit my settings right down. I've got to speak louder now. Not the same. Somewhere I've got settings. Here we go. Or maybe it is. Just open voice go. Oh no, it's great. I should have stood. Yeah, it's because I reloaded Windows after. That'll be why. Right. Hopefully that works a little bit better. So it still seems a bit. Tech is 10 milliseconds. Seem to have changed here. 100 ratio to 3 to 1. What have I got? Got the tech there is on 10. That's supposed to be on 100. Supposed to be 3 1, which it is. Minus 28 there. How are you, Patreon, anyway? It still seems a bit on the low side, doesn't it? Right, so what was that one? That noise gate. Attack is 20 milliseconds and 100. Right, so hopefully that works better. But it still seems a bit on the low side. Maybe the other problem is funny thing is it didn't change it around last time. Makes me wonder what the the other settings like. So if we do that to 75, we go okay. See how we go there. Still don't like the look of it. Yeah, Thursday, right? Let me just close this plugin. Let me just close that plug. Now I'm just going to do a little bit of tinkering. Rightio, I'm just checking. I've just changed things over. Can check these. Okay, that's at 27 as well. Something's drastically changed here. I don't know what it is. I don't think it ever saved my settings last time. Which is weird because when I redid Windows the other day, it was on the old settings that were different to this. Let me just find a game to capture, shall I? So you got something to look at Right. So, auto makeup. We'll do that. That should make a difference, hopefully. Let's change that to 40. Now, I've got that smell back, that blimmin' thing's back. I haven't had it this time of year, but it's definitely back. Now, right, let's see. How's it coming through now, Patreon? Is it coming through okay? Oh, well, you answered me before I ask, so which is good. Let me just change this one. Let me just change that. Let me change that to 20. It's 10 for the compressor, and it's 20 for the noise gate. I've changed that to -40. Up the microphone level. Auto makeup, everything there is good. As far as I could tell. So yeah, I didn't bother writing down but what's me call it this time around, my settings, because it got it right last time, but it's clearly hasn't done it this time. That's a bit weird too. Let's say okay, that's just yeah, all right. So let me change that back to the main scene. Whoops, it was on mute, that one. So change back to the main scenes. And it's running a bit funny, actually. Right, let me redo these ones. So compressor open. That's got a 10, 20, 35. What I do there, I've forgotten already. Forgotten already how I did it. That's just shocking, isn't it? Right, so, and open up this one, noise gate, open up plug-in phase. Eventually we'll get a game, I'm guessing. 2100, everything's all good. Looks good to me so far. Hopefully it's all coming through fine. Let's close the interface. Let's close that interface. Let's go done. Everything is in the yellow. Right, all right, hello. Yes, so you get my PC fixed, which is the reason why I didn't stream on Tuesday. But according to them, there's nothing wrong, so except for software. So I've still got the same CPU, still got the same motherboard. You need to take machinery. We're actually really close to finishing this one too. Those two. Right, we're away. Yes, so I've still got the same motherboard and same. Yeah, I know. Oh, that's a huge amount of disaster. Huge amount of negative. Ooh. Come on. Where are you? There you go. Yeah, so hopefully the sound and all that's a bit better. Through the port. Oh, see, audio for the game's a little on the loud side too. Let me just bring that down a bit. Oh my goodness me. Right. Oh, the only thing I forgot to check was the level of my microphone, but I was pretty sure I had it down quite a bit. Alright, let's find a job for you. Well, you already got a job. Have you got something else you can take? No, not really. You got to get there. Oh, I'm going to be able to lose more money. And I'm going to need to fill up as well. Right. Let's go full bore. In 2 days. Oh, that's 2 days. That's 3 days. All right. So anyway, yep. After spending a bit of time, about 4 hours, I think it was, in the end of it. There's 4 million. We just, well, they decided that there was nothing wrong with the CPU, nothing wrong with the motherboard. It was a software issue because apparently my causes was something to do with the fan control, Asus fan control that comes with Asus Suite 3. I didn't believe it, to be honest, because I never had that problem before on the old motherboard. So if I had it on the new motherboard, then that suggested to me something's wrong with the motherboard, not the software. But what do I know? Right, oh yes, we'll take that one over to Shanghai because we've got to deliver a whole bunch of stuff from Shanghai. I believe it's that one there. So we'll cast off Shanghai. Alright, you're ready to dock. Let me just get my bearings here. What have we got? Oh, we've got a couple of going to Valencia. Between them, it's... What have we got? 2 Rotterdam there. That's... Can't take the medicine. I think that's our best option. I can only take the one. Well, that's on the way. No, I can't take that. That's not on the way. That's past the way. Alright, that it is. Oh, yep, accept. Has it got a deadline on it? Not really. Let's throw that down a bit and let's cast off. So anyway, I went with the a better what should we call it? AIO pump. Hopefully I can get all this debt down before the deadline runs. out. Actually, what is the deadline? Where does one find such deadline loans? Apparently I don't. Let's have a look at the contracts list here. Yeah, so I went with the AIR, I went with a really, really good one. Under their advice that the one I chose isn't very, very good. Oh, look at that, $27 million. Well, let's take that. On our way past, what we got in the good, we got, actually we got somewhere where there's good fuel prices. Neither of those. But that's a good, ooh, 7 million. Yeah, I'll take that. And that's the best I can do, is it? Well, what was the other one? What we got 7 to 8 there. That's 7, 9. Hopefully we can make it to St. Petersburg on the one lot of fuel there, because that's got the best price. We're about to find out, you know, it's really handy if you accept these contracts. I should have selected the other one while I was at it. Where's that? Where is it? 27 million. Before you try and cast off. 32 days will be all good. No, I had a 240mm. That was my original, and I replaced it with a Cool Master. And the guy said, no, don't get the Cool Master, they're useless. I went, oh, okay. But I got the slightly more expensive one this time. I said, no, get the Kraken NZXT one or something like that. So I did, and dude, what a huge difference. What a huge difference. By a long shot as far as cooling and all that kind of stuff. Anyway, so I did that. I got my hard drives installed. I loaded Windows on. Contracts list. I asked them to check my power supply. I don't think they did. Actually, Shanghai. We've got somewhere Shanghai. We've got somewhere going close to Shanghai. Or shall I just worry about Mum? Actually, maybe I'll go here. Actually, where is Shanghai in comparison? Oh yeah, okay, I'll do that. I'll just get that, we'll take that, we'll up the speed a little bit. There we go, we're all good. Let's accept that. I know it's not much. But the reason is this one. Oh, there's a huge difference, right? In performance, big time. Plus I get their software with it, which is absolutely brilliant. Cool Master one was all good, but this one, the pump works better, the fans are better, and I get software where I can control it a bit more and give me a bit more information, like how hot the liquid in the radiator is. So anyway, I did it. I redid Windows, everything else like that, and they said don't put Asus Suite on, something or other, blah 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 blah. Actually, it's really neat. I found out watching these guys, I found a little thing that Windows has I didn't know was there. It's easy to find and can give you good information about errors that are going wrong. A lot better than Event Viewer by a long shot. It also gives you a graph and when it happened, and then you can click on it and all sorts. It's blooming good. Where are we? the same deal. Have you got one to Shanghai? Otherwise I'll just hop on over to Shanghai. Alright, we'll just hop on over to Shanghai. Cast off. Yeah, anyway. So, first day, when I got back, I started loading windows on and everything else, which was all good, fine and dandy to the port. And we're back. Good. Actually, I will repair you then, since we're back up in the good graces. Have you got... No, say around it. Why not? Right. First off, we've got you. You're ready in 2 days. We've got you in Shanghai. Let's get you some contracts of some sort. What do we got? We've got a 14 million miles away. We've got a 7 million there. Well, between the two, that's nowhere near 14 million. How many can I take? No, that's counterfeit goods. Once I get there, I get cheap fuel. And I'm closer to coming back to Shanghai, I suppose. Look at that. No, that's not going to work. Alright. Okay. Alright, I'm going to do that because then I can go to a place with cheap fuel. So it's a bit of saving there. Plus I get the opportunity to come back to Shanghai in quicker time than going all the way over there. Alright, so anyway, yeah, I loaded Windows on and then I was copying some saved stuff over, and in fact I was copying all my streams and everything that I had done and ready to be uploaded to YouTube when they needed to, and all that kind of stuff. And yeah, it's halfway through, it shut down the copying and the window completely closed it, and I went, okay, maybe there's a couple of Windows updates I haven't done yet I should do, maybe. So I did that and everything just seemed to be okay. Call of Duty was still a little bit weird, and then last night while watching a show, TV show, nothing strenuous on the PC, anything, blue screen of death. So I'm still... That's gone the wrong way. I need to head to... There's 7 million, that's heading the wrong way too. There's 3 million, there's 8 million, all heading the wrong way. Right, let's go to Singapore and we'll drop off to there as well, since we'll be heading past. So that happened last night, blue screen of death. Singapore's first, I think, isn't it? So what I did, and there's been a noise coming out of the PC as well, but it's quite possible that it was my fans, other case fans, the ones that came in the case, that I don't have control over it, except for a little thing inside the case, which I've got to open up if I want to make the fans go faster. Oh, hang on, let's check this out. Oh, dock, right. So I turned that up like a little while ago to the next level up, and that's when the noise sort of turned up. So I thought, oh, okay, I've got a fan that's a bit noisy. And we were going to St. Petersburg. What else have we got? We can take that to St. Petersburg. No, we can't, because it's chemicals. Not much in the way, is there? Okay. No, let's just cast off and send that $20 million straight to St. Petersburg and get ourselves some cheap fuel. So, I mean, it was quite noisy though, as well, I have to admit. Very, very noisy. And let's do you, because you've probably been ready for ages. Right, let's see if we can't get something to Shanghai, or we can do the machines. Oh, hang on a second, I thought I'd done the machinery already. I thought I would have finished that by now. How close? 97%. Oh, okay, alright, I'm going to have to do a little bit of a dodgy thing. Oh, I got my ships mixed up custom, sorry about that. I thought this one had, the other one had the, whatchamacallit, and this one had this one, and... That is my only choice, is it? Alright, let's try this. And then I can do that one. If we take that one off, then I can do that one. And that's better all around. And we'll accept that, we'll drop that down a bit. We will cast off. And away we go. I'm actually surprised I didn't finish. I was pretty sure I was close to it. Right, to the port. Up to 21 million. So anyway, last night what I did is I took out my power supply and put in my old power supply, and so far it seems to be quite a difference in performance. Even Call of Duty was performing differently, the internet's performing differently. So I'll wait and see. I'm going to run it on it for a week, which will be interesting because it's a 750 water, and with my card they suggest 850 if you're going to overclock it, which it is overclocked. With everything else going as well, so yeah, I'm just going to have to wait and see. And after a week I'm going to put the other one back in, and I turned the fans down so I haven't got that noise coming through from the case fans. Even though it was on, it wasn't as loud as it was before. So after a week I'm going to put the old power supply back in. If I have no errors, no blue screens, nothing in that week, I'm going to put the old power supply back in. I'm going to see if I'm going to hear noises. I'm going to see if I get blue screens, and then I know for a fact it's the power supply, and then I'll ring up and abuse them, because it's the first thing they should have checked, as I requested them to check. Haven't got much choice here. Well, it's you then, I suppose. I requested them to check it, and I don't think they did at all. So not a happy chappy. Anyway, what I've got to do is I've got to have a quick break because it's been hot and I've been drinking a lot of water, so I need to make space for the rest of my coffee. So I will be right back, and we'll put this on the slow speed. Oh, hang on, I'll put that down, I'll put that there, I'll put that back up. Right, I'll cast off, put it on the slow speed, and I'll quickly have a break and be right back. See you soon. Alright, so you can't turn your back on them. As soon as I turn my back on them, look what happens. They want money. Scumbags. Alright, let's keep the ship then. $17 million. I bet you Lydia's about to take her cut, which will be huge. Scumbags. Right, I'll do some manual stuff soon. I'm just getting back into swing of things. I know it's only been a couple of days since I've played this or streamed, but it still feels like a lot has happened. So I'll just say that a lot has happened in the last 2 days. Let's speed that up. Oh, so close every time. Okay, so that's finally that one done. So we're back up to 33. Let's feel like while we're here. We'll see if there's any Ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth? Anyway, that's that done. Let's head over somewhere close to Shanghai, as previously stated. Our choices are an $8 million delivery, sold, and a $2 million delivery, which I am going past that, aren't I? Sorta? Close enough. We'll accept those. We'll cast off. We go to you. Hang on, we go to you first. Where you go? Right. Still a bit worried about the microphone level, how loud I'm coming through and all that kind of stuff. Maybe afterwards I'll do a bit of tittling. Let's find you some. Oh look, antiques of Shanghai for $1 million. It's going the wrong way. I will accept that. I'll drop you down. And what's the fuel prices here? 720. Well, it's no better in Shanghai, is it? So, what can you do? There's two forms of pirates in this place. It's the oil companies and the ones on the dinghy. Oh, hang on. What do we got here?